Welcome to the Ordinary Marathoner podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Ordinary Marathoner podcast. My name is Coach Scott. I'll be your host today. It is Monday, April 12th. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. I know I wasn't here on Friday. I got an excuse for that though. First things first, so let us acknowledge the people who were racing this weekend. I saw Joe Caniano out there doing the Cedar Creek Park Spring Duathlon in Seaford, New York. Congratulations, Joe. Also saw Tamara Johnson out there doing, I think she was going to do a 50 miler and then it was really bad weather. She wound up doing 50K. Awesome job, Tamara. Great to see you out there racing again. And man, it's nice to see these races coming back. Remember, you can go, if you want me to read your race on the podcast, go to teamordinary.com. If you're a member of Team Ordinary, you can go and add your name, your races to our race schedule, and we'll put it up on the website and we'll also announce it on the podcast. And also, if you're not a member of Team Ordinary, head on over there anyway. You can get a Team Ordinary shirt just like this one, except for it won't say coach. And then you get one of our new gray hats that look awesome, by the way. They're really good comments on the hats lately. So you can get all that with I think we have a bag and some stickers and stuff like that we'll send your way. And then you can add you get your webpage with your bio and also, can add all of your, races to our race schedule so that we read them out on the podcast. We did have one other race that's actually on there for April 12th, Chantel Sandberg Easter run. I got a feeling that was supposed to be on Easter and we screwed up the date. If not, good luck on the Easter run. And if you've already done it, if you did it on Easter, congratulations. We didn't mention it, so at least we got it done now. So thank you guys for populating that calendar. It's good to see. It's good to see races coming back, and it's really just one of those things I like to do. It's funny, like it's a manual process, so I do have to do like manual work when you send us those races. That's why it doesn't populate immediately. When you send them in, I do have to type them in and stuff like that. But it's one of those things I just like to do because seeing your entries and seeing those things come in, it means races are coming back. It means outdoor races are coming back, and we're getting our sport back a little bit. We were on life support there for a year, but it's nice to see things returning to normal a little bit. We hit a bit of a milestone today as of this morning, and I wanted to announce it, and I wanted to thank all you guys as well. The Ordinary Marathoner Foundation has now raised over $4,000. We launched in March. I got to tell you, we didn't know what to expect, but you guys have been more than generous, and we love seeing the money come in. We love seeing it really just enhances our opportunities to get some of the programs that we have in mind, getting them launched, getting them off the ground. So we did want to thank you for that. Two ways the money has been coming in. One was through direct donations through our website, ordinarymarathonerfoundation.org. You can go there and donate directly to the foundation. Or through the Ordinary Marathon, our virtual race, which is May 7th through May 16th. The registration is still open there. You can head on over there. Now, look, the registration itself, it's really, honestly, it's practically cost. It's $10 to register. If you want to add a medal to it, it's $9 to add a medal, and $15 to add a shirt, though there's going to be a little caveat to that in a minute. So stay tight, hang tight with the shirts. And then we also, we threw in a field for optional donations thinking, all right, we'll give you guys the opportunity there because we're bare bones in it a little bit on the cost. If you want to kick us some cash for the foundation, help us get launched, we'll give you that option. And man, anywhere from $5 to $50 of donations there have just been coming in like crazy. And I want to thank you guys for being so generous. All of you, I think maybe in the beginning, I thought maybe 20 to 25% of the people might actually drop a little extra cash in the donation button, but man, it's closer to 75%. So that is awesome. And I tell you, and that's not to say, look, if you didn't click that additional donation, listen, we appreciate it. The reason why we priced it so low was to make sure that people got in. We want to really try to bolster registration this year and grow this thing. And we just want you there. So we're happy that you've registered, and happy if you've given a donation, both of them. We're thrilled on every single front. So thank all of you guys, for getting us to that $4,000 level and really trying to get our programs, launched. So we're going to talk about, one program in particular in a minute. But let's go to the race, the Ordinary Marathon. Like I said, May 6th through May 7th through May 16th. That's the dates of the race. In particular, I want to talk about the Run for the Fallen, which is going to happen on Saturday, May 15th. We announced this. We talked to Jeff Beeson. We talked to Ron Boos about this, two veterans themselves. Jeff is in touch with the people at Arkansas Run for the Fallen, a concept that we've talked about on the show a few times, and a concept that they've now allowed us to sort of adopt into our virtual race that we're going to do on Saturday, May 15th. Saturday, May 15th will be our version of the Run for the Fallen, a virtual version, where if you'd like to pay tribute to your loved one and honor their service, and it could be any service member, whether they passed in action or they passed after their service, post-service. We want to offer you an opportunity to pay tribute to that person. We will put them on our website along with their rank, their military branch, the affiliated branch, and a picture if you have it. The picture is going to be on the smaller side, so don't give me like a picture of like a dozen people that you got to pick out the one little guy because it's going to be shrunk. But you can put the picture there. The idea is that this website will go up, and this website will exist in perpetuity for as long as we have the web page up. As long as the Ordinary Marathoner Foundation is up and running, that person's name will be there enshrined on our web page. And you will also have the ability to run the same time slot every year if you'd like. If this is a good tribute, if it's a solid tribute and something that you want to do year in and year out, you have that opportunity to remember that person and be reminded every year of the sacrifice that person has made. So yeah, we've already given away, I think we started at 9 a.m. and we're giving away, or we're assigning 15-minute segments per person. So you get a chance to get on a Facebook Live, or if you want to drop a video in there, you could do a pre-recorded video, or you could do a written message in tribute to your loved one. And the idea is to get on there and do your tribute and then go run a mile. And at the end of that 15 minutes, the next person will get their chance. And we'll be doing it in 15-minute blocks. The idea theoretically is that you can finish your mile, you can give a tribute in a few minutes and then run the mile. And then, we can all kind of pay heed to that person and listen to the story that you have to tell and the tribute that you will make, and then give you your chance to go out and do the mile, and then the next person will start. Obviously we don't have to video yourself running or anything like that, but just, we want to give you that 10 to 15 minutes of your time to honor your loved one. And we're going to keep this going. We're not going to close it down. So if we get a lot of people registering for these time slots, I don't know if we're going to keep going. We'd keep it going. Me and Ron have talked about this. Like, we were so psyched that we've got about 12 people already lined up, and we're already through the noon. We're into the noon. We've finished 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, or we're probably about 12:30 giving out time slots. So get your time slot in quickly so we can plan better. But we're talking about what happens if this thing really grows, and do we push it into the night? Do we push it through the night, or do we stop at a certain point like 8 p.m. and then pick it up the next day? That's a great problem to have. We'll deal with it when we get there. So keep them coming in. Let me know how many people, how many time slots we can have, whatever. I think we're trying to do one per entry, so we can keep it manageable. One time slot per entry. You can make a tribute to one fallen soldier per time slot. That's kind of the way we're trying to run things. And if you want to do a second one, just get a second person to run the mile with you. That'll be the way that works. We don't want to restrict people, but on the other hand, we can't have it being like a massive tribute every 15 minutes. We want to just pay attention to one person, honor one person, and move on. So I actually think that this event is going to be the defining event of our Ordinary Marathon this year. I think it was going to be, knowing running through the Blue Mile in the Marine Corps Marathon was such an emotional tribute, and I didn't even know it was there. And to do it, I hope we do it justice. I think that we will. And man, I get kind of choked up when I talk about it, because I think it's going to be a defining moment of our race this year on May 15th. So please, if you have someone to run and honor and run a tribute mile for, let us know, and we will certainly add you to the list. I get a little jumbled when I talk about that stuff, because I get a little choked up. My father's running a mile. My father, a retired Marine, is running a mile in honor of somebody. And we had a little chat about it this week, and it was, kind of like a good father-son chat. So, I hope we do it justice. I think that we will. All right, the foundation. Let's go to the foundation now, because that's the flip side. Is that's one of the reasons for the Ordinary Marathon is to raise money for the foundation. And one of the things that we've launched now is our Running For Autism program. Dr. Scott Frassar has been working on that feverishly, so passionately about this program he's got underway. You can go to the website ordinarymarathonerfoundation.org/running4autism and check that out. What we're looking for is an autistic athlete between the ages of 16 and 24 residing in the Austin, Texas area. If you know somebody, go over there and put your name in. It's free stuff. It's a great deal. We're going to fit you for shoes. We're going to fit you for running gear. We're going to set you up with an autism certified coach, Coach Cole. I'm forgetting her last name, Cole Stepro. An autism certified coach. She's going to work with you and try to build you up to a race, to be able to run a race distance of your choosing. So we're going to use that SMART goals. We don't want to take on a challenge that's unattainable. We want to make sure that we get you something that with hard work and determination that you can achieve. We're going to set you up in a race, and then we're going to go after it. We're going to train 5-6 months, whatever it takes to get there, to get you to your goal. I think this is a great program. It's not, it's very attentive to the recipient. It's a way that we can kind of set a great example for other autistic athletes. And I think that if we show success in this program, if we take an athlete and we get them to do something that perhaps they never thought they could do before, and we train them and we help them achieve something, that other people will see that. And this program is just, it's scalable. It is, I love it because it's local, and, we can grow it locally. We can do more athletes with local Austin coaches, or we can take it and we can do more athletes across the globe, across the nation, find other places, that may have, the similar needs, similar population segments that need that kind of attention. So if we can just be successful here, we can raise some money off that, and then we can grow the program. The program is so scalable. And I thank Scott for all of his work on that. So really, if you know someone that fits that 16 to 24 history of autism, obviously his history, you're autistic. But if you fit that description, if you're an autistic athlete in the Austin area between 16 and 24, go over to that webpage, ordinarymarathonerfoundation.org /running for autism, and get signed up, man. Get your name in there, and you will be considered for the program. It's awesome. Thank you, Scott, for all your work on that too, by the way. Now let's turn to training. I do have one sort of thing. I can't believe I've taken up all this time. We haven't talked since Wednesday, right? So Wednesday night we had USA Triathlon, right? I got a swim in last week. It was my first swim in a long, long time. It's nice to be back in the pool. Not a great swim, but I even forgot my watch. I can't even tell you how far I went. I just kind of was like, get in the water and go and just feel the machinery, see how it works. And, it wasn't a great swim, but it was, is expected for where I am at this time. And I'm looking to add more swims in the future. So we did our Wednesday night USA Triathlon, right? Hard workout, last minute, fast minute. It was 5-minute segments of pretty hard work, followed by a 1-minute elevated resistance fast minute. Last minute fast, it was 4 segments of that. Burned about 600 calories, which is kind of like my top end for energy output for a workout these days. So I know I got a good workout in. Fast forward to Thursday morning, and this is what I wanted to talk about. Thursday morning was the best god-awful workout that I've ever had. It's the best bad workout that I've ever had. And let me explain. I have been struggling with getting up for our 5 a.m. rides lately. Struggling mightily. I'm not getting enough sleep at night. I am just hitting the snooze button left and right. I am choosing bed over workout and not live streaming anything. It's been bad for about a month. Inconsistent. Bad discipline. And typically I've been getting the workouts in. I've just been doing it later in the day. And that eats up time that I really need for foundation work and for coaching and other things. So I need to get that time back. I need to get that discipline back. They say it takes 30 days to adopt a habit. Well, I've been doing 5 a.m. workouts almost every day from like August to like December. And now we've kind of whittled it down, and now I'm not even doing them at all. So I really wanted to make Thursday morning, I wanted to make a point to get up and get on the bike. I wanted to make sure I did it and try to get that discipline back. I woke up Thursday morning. I didn't get a lot of sleep. The alarm woke up early, it got me up at 4:40, whatever it normally is. and I did not want to get out of bed. It was the last thing I wanted to do. I'm 47 years old. You do a workout at night, a hard workout the night before, and there's aches and pains that, they just don't. You remember, like, I think it was Gulliver's Travels when the little elves, or the dwarves or elves or whatever they were, they tied the guy down in the ground. Like, that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm tied down to the bed at 4:40 in the morning when it's like time to wake up and get on the bike. I feel like there's just nothing that's going to get me. It's struggle. It's super struggle to get out of bed. And that's how I woke up on Thursday at 4:40. And I laid there and I kept saying to myself, just go back to sleep. Like, you're not getting up. And even if you got up, you're not going to get a good workout. It's not worth it. And some other voice in my head just said, move little by little, start going brush your teeth. Okay. I can brush my teeth. I'm still coming back to bed, but I can brush my teeth. And I got myself out of bed and went and brushed my teeth. And I got out of the bathroom and I looked around and I laid out my clothes the night before, which is very key, by the way, if you struggle to get up in the morning. Lay out your workout clothes the night before if you want to get up. Because if those clothes were in the closet still, I'm going right back to bed. But I got out of the bathroom, brushed my teeth, got out. There's my clothes laying there. And I said, bike shorts. Put the bike shorts on. You're still not working out. You're still not going on the bike, but just go put the bike shorts on. In the back of my head, I'm telling myself, if you put the bike shorts on, it's very uncomfortable. Why would you put the bike shorts on and go back to bed? You're just not going to do that. So just do the next thing to kind of work in the direction of success. And I did. I put the bike shorts on. And now I'm like, all right, now I'm here in bike shorts. And I'm sore and I'm achy and I'm tired. And the bed is right there, pulling me in like a tractor beam. But I said, I got the bike shorts on. Might as well just get on the bike. Struggled to come down the stairs, got down the stairs, got the computer logged in. I was about 30 seconds late. I didn't do the live stream, which was fine. It was at that point, it was just about getting on the bike, sitting on the saddle, putting my pedals in, putting my shoes on, getting the pedals clipped in and moving the wheel, just going. And I did. And I got there about 30 seconds late. And I think was Tabby there? I think Tabby was there. And I think Kyle Lundquist was there. And we just started going. And I did a terrible workout. I couldn't get my cadence up past like 70. Normally it's like 85 to 90. Even the mornings are a little bit harder, but couldn't get my cadence up. I couldn't get my power up. Everything was just lethargic. I thought maybe after like 10, 15 minutes, I would kind of warm up and I'd be okay. No, not responding. Body's not responding at all. Body was terrible. 35 minutes into it, I heard my dog. I can hear his claws walking on the hardwood floor from the basement. It kind of echoes. And I said, my dog's getting old. He's been going to the bathroom in the house here and there. We don't want that to happen. Typically, though, Stephanie will hear him walking around and get up and let him out if I'm on the bike. But I chose the out. I chose the out, and I said, "Thanks, guys, for coming to the ride. I'm gonna be done now." About 35, 40 minutes in, I got off the bike. It was a bad workout. I think I averaged 115 watts, which is just not good. I mean, on a normal Thursday night ride when I'm doing the trivia and I'm focused on texting, so I'm not really thinking about the ride, I'll be like 150 watts average. So to do 115 when I'm actually focused and paying attention is not a good workout. It was a terrible workout, horrible workout. But it was the best bad workout that I think I've ever had. Because what I really needed to win the day was I needed to get up. And I needed to know that I could get it back on the bike at 5 a.m. And that I could, I take a night that I did a tough workout the night before. I didn't get a good night's sleep and I still found myself on the bike. Because you know what? Tomorrow, when I do it again at 5 a.m., I'm going to get a better night's sleep because I'm going to put myself to bed a little bit early tonight. And I'm not going to have a late night workout the night before. So I'm not going to have the level of soreness that I had as a 47-year-old, older guy. I'm not going to have that level of soreness getting out of bed as I did on Thursday. It's not going to be as hard. It's not. And so I have I have no excuses tomorrow morning to not get up. And that's why it was so important that I do it on Thursday, was because I promised myself I would. I promised Kyle that I would. I promised Ron that I would. And even though I didn't have a good workout, I fulfilled the promise. I achieved the discipline that I wanted to achieve and hopefully set a nice sort of base. Like I got out of bed. with that adversity. I got out of bed with the soreness and with the desire to stay in bed at ultimate height, with the lack of sleep. I did it then. I can do it tomorrow. I can do it tomorrow. And I'm going to have that on my mind when that alarm goes off tomorrow morning. And hopefully I get back up, and we're going to start a new training program tomorrow. Called, I think it's the GCM. I think was it Zeros to Heroes, Ron? I think it's Zeros to Heroes. It's called. I still got to take a good look at it, but I'm looking forward to doing that today, implementing it tomorrow morning. And now that's going to be our Tuesday, Thursday workouts. Tuesday, Thursday, I'm going to hit that program and try to finish it in the next couple of weeks. We just finished our last one, so we're ready to start a new one, and I think it's good. I got a lot of things to look forward here to. I've been kind of doing some personal inventory. I got to drop some weight. I'm back in the pool. I feel pretty good. I lifted weights the other day, and it was ugly. It was pretty ugly, and I got to kind of get back into the gym. I had a discussion with a new client about yoga, and I'm like, I really got to start doing the yoga again. All these things I need to start working in and fitting back into the schedule. And guys, it's about time I sit down and really kind of work to figure that out, to figure that organizational skills, get them back up and going. And those 5 a.m. workouts are really going to help me, because getting up at 5 a.m. and checking that box, and hey, even if I do the 5 a.m. and the 6 a.m. rides, I'm done at 7 a.m. I can bring my daughter to school, and then I got all day, and I don't even have to check. The box is checked, guys. The box is checked. Maybe do a little yoga, maybe do a little swim, maybe do a little lifting. All that is bonus work at that point. The idea is get up at 5 a.m., check the box, move on with your day, and be productive. And I think that's kind of what I hope I have set from Thursday morning, the greatest bad workout I've ever had. Remember, if you want to support the podcast, head on over to patreon.com/ordinarymarathoner. Add yourself to one of those levels. Guys, it really, really helps out the podcast. We've been able to kind of cover the costs of the podcast itself, which I thank you guys so much for getting on over to Patreon and becoming a patron. It really, really helps. You also get your name read out on the podcast, and also we'll add you to the list that's going to show up in about 5 seconds after I tell you every day is an ordinary day unless you make it extraordinary. So get after it, guys.